Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Bastion. So, as promised, I'm working on the all of the dreams with all of the idols invoked. Now it's time to hit Rux's dreams. So just to show you the setup, first, there's all of the shrines invoked. Using the same weapons as I have pretty much all along. The Galleon Mortar, the Brusher's Pike. I've switched up the right trigger ability here and there. I'm not really using much of any of them. Do I want the Mirror Shield? No, I think... We'll put it on Turret Surprise. I'm not too worried about it. It doesn't come up that often. It's mostly the Mortar and the Pike that are going to get me through this, but that might come in handy. We'll try it. Over here at the distillery, these are the tonics I'm using.
Where whiskey has no scent, but tastes like a peppered boot heel.
And at the
It's
forge,
not for everyone.
these are the upgrades that I've chosen. Everything straight to the left on the pike. And this setup for the mortar. So, without further ado, let's jump into it.
Never would have pegged the kid as the bookish type.
This stream showed up on New Game Plus, and it's... You don't have to get too far into the game before you get it there. I think it actually shows up even before the kids stream. Get on up, kid. Oh, how does this one go? Up to the top, yeah. Now, this can be
You don't get
pretty
to be
tough.
my age without learning a thing or two about what's what. But the most valuable lessons come early in life.
I prefer to kind of hang out over here so that nothing can sneak up behind me, or at least it's harder for things to. We're still going to have to do some rolling around occasionally.
I ain't much for worldly things, though all these years I've held on to a stash of old books from when I was young.
Oof, 29 waves of stuff. This is a little tense, and this is one that I died a whole lot on before I ever beat it. It'll probably take you a bunch of tries too, so just expect that. Alright, just take it slow. So the great thing with the mortar, it can reach these, but I'm not in range to trigger them yet. So they're not attempting to attack me, I'm not taking any damage. I can just take them out of my leisure.
There's one old book in particular I still like to read from time to time. It covers the important things, in a manner of speaking.
Look at them all just sitting there, waiting. Okay, here they come now.
Here we go. A is for Kobe, the goddess of oath and abandon. Make a promise, and the chastened maid will hold you to it.
So yes, he is going to go through the whole alphabet. It is not uncommon to find yourself getting down near and near to the end. T's, U's, V's, and suddenly that's the way it takes you out. It's incredibly frustrating. Stick with it. And stay over in this hidey hole. We should be able to kill that squirt spawner without it ever even throwing any squirts at us. It's a bit of slow going, but this is the safe way to do it. Get just a little closer. There we go. Okay.
B is
Beautiful.
for Breaker. He's faster than a fork of lightning, and his aim is always true. If news needs spreading, tell it to a Breaker.
So this is a nice, easy wave. I'm happy to just take out a bunch of turrets. Alright, got one up here. One more down here.
C is for core. A perfect bit of stone found deep underground. It makes the city shine day and night. Is there anything it can't do?
Hey there, Pith. Not worried about that bull. Beautiful. Alright, what else have we got? Just take it slow. Don't run into anything. It's easy to get overwhelmed. Oh. There.
D is for dread rum. A potent spirit brewed from a foul-smelling plant that grows in the wilds. One taste will sharpen your senses.
And see, because we're nicely hidden back here, these guys can spit all kinds of crap at us. Doesn't matter. Alright, we are going to need to creep a little closer to get this one. And they're pretty easy to take out with the shield, too. Okay, let's see. There you are. Oop. Jumped right into that guy hiding in there.
E is for evacuation. In an emergency, stay calm, leave your belongings, and make your way to the nearest safe haven.
Alright, monk heads are a bit of a problem. Let's get all these guys together. Oh. Well, that was not ideal. Okay, now we can properly focus on these two fellas. Gentlemen.
F is for foundation. A solid plot of land for building anything you can imagine. Even grand ideas start small. G is for Garmuth, the god of purpose and folly. The crippled Duke reminds us that good intentions are nothing on their own.
Even if you don't need any more fragments, always go ahead and destroy those fragment balls that appear at the end of a wave. Otherwise, the mortar will target them, and it'll just waste a bit of your time. else we got? A pincushion.
H is for Hensa, goddess of pain and pleasure. You can't have one without the other. The veiled widow makes sure of it.
See all these Ura? If you're not standing somewhere sheltered like this, these guys will creep up right behind you. They'll get you pinned between a couple of them. They're a pain.
Of trouble, a song grown famous across the land, dedicated to the pioneer and spirit of Caelondia.
Alright, plenty of turrets. These are the easiest waves. And a good opportunity to regain some health if you've taken any damage. These ones are obnoxious. Stop it. Yeah, those ones are probably more obnoxious.
J is for Javel, the god of health and atrophy. We each have the Tower Keeper's strength in us, until that strength runs
out. Okay, this guy's a little bit of a problem. There we go. Try to get a little distance from these fellas.
K is for kid, a guy or gal just like you. Don't be in such a hurry to grow up, since there's nothing a kid can't do.
Alright. We'll run around a bit if there's gonna be just a whole bunch of these things.
L is for Lemaine, the god of hope and despair. The Mason King knows that success and failure are all in the mind.
Yeah, I hear you, Ura guys. Let's regain some health on this.
M is for Messiah, our goddess of loss and longing. We all are born from the Lorn Mother, and in the end, we all return to her.
Ankle gaiters. That's what that sounded like. Yep. Okay. All the Ur out of here? Okay. You and me, ankle gator. And you gotta kind of roll atop it to bring it up. But you don't want to get too close or it'll nail ya. The pike is really great for taking out ankle gators. They're one, if you're having trouble at first, the sneaky decoy is really helpful.
N is for Nordy, the bird boy, who's always there to bring a smile at the Hanging Gardens. thanks to his feathered friends.
Got stuck on that. Wasn't too great. Not too worried about taking a little damage from these guys. It's fairly easy to get health back. I do want to try and get this pink cushion out of the way. Alright. This guy's another good opportunity if you're running low on health. Just zip around, hit him, let him regain some health even if you need to. So you can keep poking at him until your hit points are filled and then take him out when you're ready.
For Alec, our young god of chance and whim. The carefree son lives forever in the moment. The rest of us can only try.
There he is. I heard you mooing over here. Not sure that's doing any damage. There we go. Oh, and another one. Just keep a little bit to the side. He's not even attacking us now because we're not within range. Perfect.
P is for Pith, the god of commotion and order. When the wakeful bull is calm, let's all do our part to keep him that way.
Oh, 12 left. Alright, little ankle gator. Oh, this is gonna be obnoxious. Try and get out all of this stuff that's spitting crap at me, and we'll focus on the ankle gators last. Ladies, there we go. Ideally, try and keep them together. Get them to both pop it around the same time. Otherwise, it can be a little tricky. Well, where you're focusing on one, the other will zip up and get you. Oh. One down. Pike is absolutely the way to go with those.
Dan, the notorious ankle gator from the wilds. She can even dig her way into rotten children's dreams.
Because the pike's got just that bit of range that you need. You want a little bit of distance between you and them.
R is for Rothus, the god of thirst and plenty. The gorging host reminds us to always know when we've had enough.
Alright, stay right here. Take out these spawners. Not sure I'm hitting that one. Slightly closer. Oh, get this guy out of the way first. There we go. One more? Yeah. Alright. Venture forth slowly. Something up there, huh? Oh! Too close to it. There we go.
S is for scumbag. A big, lumpy old fellow who sidles about. He loves eating trash. Just be sure to keep a healthy distance from him.
Alright, only 9 left. We're getting there. Yeah, I heard you guys creeping up on me. I think we just have some turrets to clear up this wave.
T is for trigger, the army's sharpest shooter. Take pride in Caelandia's mounted soldiers. They risk it all to keep us safe.
T is where it starts getting really tense for me, because you're getting so close. But sometimes this is where it all falls apart. Can't tell you how many times I made it to T, U, V, and lost it.
U is for Ura, our pale neighbors to the east, whose homes are underground. Each day we learn to live in harmony.
Where are you? I hear you. There he is. Ugh. Man, those guys are tough. Alright, let's see if we can find something to get our hit points back up. So that didn't go too great. There's another one.
V is for vigil, an act in remembrance. The sacrifices of our forefathers gave us a new beginning here in Caelandia.
Alright, let's get this thing out of here. It's obnoxious. This is a pretty good opportunity. I think we're going to go ahead and get our hit points all the way full off these idiots.
W is for Weepin' Nelly,
Just about.
the Langston River's fastest little ferry barge. We couldn't have crossed that river without her help.
Okay. Oh, and they kind of... Oh, they got me caught there. Didn't help at all. So this is really not going well. Oh, I'm really nervous. I'm about to lose it all.
X is for nothing. Stranger's letter in the mix. Yet even the stranger's letter has its use, as you couldn't have a mailbox without one.
Oh, you guys. Run, run, run. Alright, let's get this spawner out of here. That was pretty disappointing. If I can get just one of these down. Alright, that's a big help. There we go.
Y is for you, Drake. The god of impulse and bravery. Each time the morning stallion stamps his hoof, somebody out there makes up his mind.
I hate you, Ura. You guys are gonna mess up my chances. And it slows me down every time they hit me. There we go. One of you down. Okay, down to just you, big guy.
Z is for Soulwood, a tough old plant whose gourds make great target practice. Whatever you do, don't eat them.
Ugh. Alright, this is possibly problematic. Alright, did we get all of the Ura? Great.
The end. There's nothing after Z. Used to be one more page in here, though, before somebody tore it out. Know what it said?
And yeah, this is slow, but it's an opportunity to try and regain some health. Alright. Nope. Backfired. Come on, Ura guy. There's an ankle gator. I don't have time to mess around with you. Oh, you jerk. Get out of here. Well, it's not looking great, but this is one of the slow-moving ones. So I think this should be just fine. Alright, come on over here where there's a little more space.
The last page of this book was about the author. Didn't say much, but the imagination has a way of filling in the gaps.
Whew, so there we go. Wasn't sure I was gonna make it. As you can see, it gets pretty hairy in there, but it can be done. So if you're having any trouble, hopefully that helps you. I really do think those are probably the two best
Everybody
weapons
starts
to get
small,
you through.
Then some of us work our way up, I suppose.
Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Come back next time and see what game I'm playing next.